Hello everyone. Welcome to my Emmerdale channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. The village of Emmerdale had barely caught its breath after the storm that tore through the valley last winter, when whispers began circulating about a figure no one expected to see again. Graham Foster. Dead. Gone. Vanished. And yet, there he was, standing at the edge of the Dale's familiar green fields, his coat dusted with travel grime, eyes scanning the village as though nothing had changed. News traveled faster than wildfire. At the Woolpack, villagers crowded by the windows, staring in disbelief as Graham slowly walked down the familiar lane. Some murmured prayers, others cursed under their breath, but all shared the same thought: how could he be alive? Inside, a much more personal drama was unfolding. Dingle, Graham's former flame, had spent years grieving the man he loved, navigating heartbreak, betrayal, and the unrelenting pressure of the village's gossip. He had rebuilt his life, cautiously, allowing himself moments of joy, while trying not to think about the past that had hurt him so deeply. Yet now, with Graham standing mere streets away, the walls he'd constructed around his heart trembled. Graham's return was not the triumphant reunion anyone imagined. His eyes, once filled with warmth, now held shadows, secrets untold, journeys endured in silence. The man who had vanished without a word had changed, and Aaron quickly realized that time had not paused for either of them. The first confrontation was electric. In the market square, Aaron's heart skipped violently as Graham approached, his steps hesitant but deliberate. "Aaron," Graham's voice cracked, heavy with emotion. "I know I disappeared. Don't." Aaron's hand shot up, cutting him off. His voice was firm, though his eyes betrayed the storm inside. "Don't pretend it's simple. You left. You left me, Graham. And life didn't wait for you." Graham's shoulders slumped, regret etched across his face. He had imagined this moment countless times on lonely nights, rehearsing words to explain his absence, but no rehearsal could soften the blow of seeing Aaron standing strong, a life lived without him. The village watched silently as tension crackled in the air. Onlookers whispered about what had been lost and what could never be reclaimed. Even Marlin and Patty, longtime friends of Aaron's, felt the weight of history pressing down. I had my reasons," Graham whispered, voice low, almost breaking. "Things happened I couldn't control. I thought I was protecting you by leaving." Aaron's expression softened just a fraction, but the pain remained. "Protecting me? You disappeared. I loved you. I still do. But love isn't waiting for those who run away. You can't just stroll back and expect things to be like they were." For a heartbeat, Graham seemed to hang in the air, caught between the past he couldn't undo and a future uncertain. The village's gossip had expected tears, reunion, and reconciliation. Instead, they witnessed the raw truth. Some wounds don't heal just because someone returns. By sunset, Graham walked away from the square, his figure shrinking against the rolling hills. Aaron stayed behind, watching, heart heavy but resolute. He had survived the loss once. He could survive it again. Love, he realized, was not about clinging to ghosts. It was about moving forward, even when the past came knocking. The villagers murmured, speculating on what would happen next. But one thing was certain: Emmerdale would never be the same, and neither would Aaron's heart. The return of Graham Foster had shaken the valley, but it had also reminded everyone that love sometimes waits for no one, not even those who once held it most dearly.